The potential that was wasted on the Toon side of Toon Chaos so far has been really immeasurable. Can I get a spell check on that, everybody? You know, I expected so much more. We're getting there. It's not like to be like a negative person or anything here, but like, I'm not happy. The Harpy and Black Luster Soldier are good, but there's so much more we can do. Let's dig on into this, shall we? Alright, so you've shown us that you can do good things. Let's follow this through. The Toon monsters have been this iconic series of creatures that basically take what we know as the important monsters, you know, the main deckable monsters from players here, and they toonify them. Alright, so we had Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, you know, the Harpy Ladies, the Black Luster Soldiers. Yeah, you can't forget Yuke's Black Luster. Yeah, Black Luster Soldier. Let's see here. We don't have a Dark Magician to cast yet. We have Cyber Dragon, we have Buster Blader. Like, but you know, something doesn't feel right here. Alright, so this support was based on Yugi's duel with Kaiba. Now, I can forgive that, alright? But you had a very good opportunity here. And this isn't to say that, you know, you might not watch this video ever in your life, but really cool ideas for Toons here. Because Toon Chaos left a little bit of a void in my heart. Where are my Toon Ghost Sisters at? Alright, and I was thinking about this. I'm not the only one, by the way. Toon Ash Blossom, Toon Ghost Ogre. You have the premise for a really cool concept. And it's almost like you're avoiding this. I don't know if there's like some copyright issue that we might not see behind corporate doors here with, you know, the specific Toon archetype, you know, just being reserved for certain things. But I almost feel that they're not trying to make Toons good. All right, whatever disclosure there might be, maybe there's something that they can't do there, but the community now wants more Toons. All right, with anything with Toon Chaos I've seen as of late, this is probably one of the anime decks that players love the most. I thought that Blue Eyes White Dragon players were huge fanboys and would just literally jump everywhere for support. And then I saw the Toon community. All right, now why are we talking about this, and why did we mention the Toon Ghost Sisters here? So at some point you're probably going to eventually, or you should already be, I don't know what's taken so long for this, you should be looking at these key decks honestly, and you should be looking at ways to toonify them. Alright, Toons are meant to be one of the coolest concepts in the game. They are this really, really cool concept where any monster could be a Toon. Anything. Alright? That's where we bring up the fact of the Ghost Sisters here. You see potential in the Ash Blossom, the Ghost Ogre, hand traps that can only be used or be used by revealing a Toon monster in your hand or a Toon world. Alright? That would be awesome. Now the issue with this becomes you cannot design cards like this too generically. Alright, because generic Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring in combination with being able to use the Toon Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to delay an effect would not be a good thing. Alright, you also have proven to us that you're trying your best to design these in-house archetype cards for Toons. The bookmark, this deck has 6 Rotas, by the way. One of which is only a once per turn. You can Rota 4 times in a turn with this deck because of Toon Table of Contents. You can do it. It is very much possible. But at the way that this deck is, it's being neglected at this point. That's why I brought up the potential for there might be some sort of contract behind closed doors that they cannot explore this. Because they know, at least I hope that they know, that their player base loves Toon cards. Alright? And this is bad, alright? Time to admit some stuff. You know, I didn't when I first looked at Toons. I've been a fan of the Toon Gemini Elf and the Mass Sorcerer because I really liked the advantage that you could build off of those two cards. There was an old stun concept I had with Toons, and that old idea, it never really got off the ground because, you know, Toons are a little bit slower, but I really liked it. It was really fun to me. And generally, as things went on, I saw the new wave of support, and I was like, well, you know, like, we'll see what more we can do. We can now do more with this deck than we've ever fundamentally been able to do before. Like, they've expanded everything. It's just, stop beating around the bush here. Your player base wants these Toon cards. You know what we want, alright? You just gotta give it to us. This community, you know, we joked about it this week, alright? We all had a good laugh. We were like, oh yeah, I hope you're ready for Tier 0 Toon format. Alright, before Crush Card happened, a lot of players were like, yeah, Tier 0 Toons for Nationals. At most, we got 5 Toon cards out of the set. The community wants more, alright? You gave us a good opportunity. You can smell the money that the community wants to give you for more Toon cards. So, open back up the door here, alright? You've got the potential for good, and I mean good, hand traps. The community loves the Ghost Sisters. They eat up everything that happens because they're staples, alright? You use the main iconic boss monsters and aces of what we've seen so far from the main characters to basically, they've been toonified, right? You know, we even got Toon Red Eyes Black Dragon, right, Yug? Like, we have it. We have the Dark Magician even, alright? We have all of these ace iconic boss monsters, and we've even expanded on into other eras of the TV show. The Toon Cyber Dragon, primary example for this. But what more do we have to actually give to Toons? Because remember, Toons are still bogged down with what I like to call the little ankle bracelet. Like, our ankle bracelet is Toon World. Alright, like, you got that thing locked on there, nice and tight, and it can't do anything. Cosmic Cyclone ruins a Toon player's day. Alright, like, what can I say? And, you know, we can't really... Toon Kingdom banishes cards from our deck, face down. We don't have any way to really use those. There's not been anything within the archetype that goes, oh yeah, well, you can make use of these now. No, it hasn't happened yet. Like, that's honestly where I am. Like, I'm very intrigued to see how we can pull this all together. So, as my want list goes on here for this video, and much like the rest of you, I ask you the simple question of, what do we need to bring Toons on home? The Harpy was a good start. The Black Luster was a good start. More search cards are good, alright? We now have a built-in negation into the archetype. I'm happy with this. This is all just a very good start. Like, this is literally the beginning of very good support for the deck. It's just... now we gotta modernize it. We're gonna need some hand traps over here. You know, give us Toon Dragma. I would take a Toon Sky Striker. Alright, like, I know that, like, they've not done these, like, archetype-based cards. Oh my god, Toon High Priestess of Prophecy. Like, this is an endless thing that they could go down. And for some reason, they haven't. And I think that's the thing that I find strangest, is you have such an amazing open world concept here for an idea. It's almost like the 9th dimension of archetypes, but we've never really explored it. Alright, so guys, please help me out here. Feed me something that would be constructive. Let's talk about how we as a community and as Konami can, you know, expand the archetype, and what can we do to make Toons good. I would say again, but I don't think they've really been good. Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. Peace. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.